In the quiet corner of a scenic mountain town, nestled among tall pines and breathtaking views, sat a charming cabin that I had poured my heart into restoring. It was a weekend retreat, a sanctuary where I could escape the chaos of city life and reconnect with nature. My cabin was small but cozy, with a rustic charm that attracted friends, family, and even a few guests looking for a peaceful getaway. Everything was perfect until the day the HOA Karen arrived. It started with a simple online booking. A family wanted to rent my cabin for a weekend. I confirmed the reservation, prepared the amenities, and looked forward to hosting. But then I received an email from Karen, the HOA president, with a tone that was anything but friendly. In her lengthy email, she claimed that she had personally reserved my entire property, including the cabin and surrounding land, for a private event, specifically for 100 guests. She insisted it was a community-wide reservation, and that I was not allowed to have any visitors or renters without her approval. Her tone was aggressive, claiming I was in breach of HOA rules and threatening legal action if I didn't comply immediately. I was stunned. I had never heard of such a thing. My cabin was private property, and I had all the necessary permits. There was no way she could claim ownership or exclusive use of my land. Still, her tone and tone of entitlement made it clear she intended to take control of my property. I reviewed the HOA rules, which were vague but generally allowed private rentals. I knew I had done everything by the book. I responded politely, explaining that I had a confirmed booking and that her claims were unfounded. I attached the reservation confirmation and proof of permits. I hoped that would settle the matter. But I quickly learned that Karen was not the type to back down. Over the next few days, Karen's harassment intensified. She posted on community forums, claiming that I was illegally renting out my cabin and that I was endangering the neighborhood's safety. She even sent threatening notices to local authorities, claiming I was breaking HOA rules and that I was illegally hosting large gatherings. I knew I had to act fast. I documented everything, her emails, posts, and the reservation confirmation. I contacted a local lawyer specializing in property rights and HOA disputes. The lawyer confirmed that her claims were baseless, and I had every right to rent my cabin as scheduled. But Karen was relentless. She sent a final warning, demanding I cancel all bookings immediately or face legal action. She claimed that her reservation was for the entire land and that I was not authorized to have any guests whatsoever. I was furious. How could she possibly claim ownership of my property? That evening, I decided I wasn't going to let her bully me. I logged into my booking platform, changed the access controls, and shut the gate to my property. I was determined to send a message. No Karen or HOA would tell me what I could or couldn't do on my own land. As I closed the gate with a loud clang, I felt a rush of satisfaction. I had stood my ground. Karen's claims were laughable, and I was ready to confront her head-on. Little did she know, her overreach was about to backfire, and I would humiliate her in front of the entire community. This was just the beginning. The battle for my property and my dignity was only getting started.